Hello, friends, and welcome to our first match of the day here for the FTF and Toronto FC All-Star Showcase. My name's Pierce Lang. We've got a great matchup here for you today between North Toronto and the FTF. Marcus, is this Ontario or Canada? The FTF Rest of Canada team. Sorry, I just had to confirm here for you. We do have a Ontario and Rest of Canada side for the FTF All-Stars. This is our third place from Group A versus third place from Group B matchup. Some fantastic players on both of these sides. You'll notice a lot more cohesion between the players here for North Toronto as they do play together regularly. They're coached by the League One head coach for North Toronto, Coach Marco here. We do have 257s on the side here for North Toronto. Jeremy Caprietta will be on the right side, and then on the left side will be Bennett Lichty. They're bringing Lichty up. He graduates in 2005, whereas Caprietta is a 2025, and Caprietta is a 2024 graduate. They were both wearing Lichty jerseys yesterday, just to make it easier on me. That's Lichty playing it into Noah Pickering. They're going to go all the way back and lay it off for the keeper here. North Toronto getting themselves out of a spot of trouble there really quickly. Play whistle down as Yorio Skavas is taken down to the pitch. Ball put back into play quickly. Head coach Marko Milanovic will be getting a good look at a bunch of his players here in advance of the League One Ontario season, seeing if there's anyone that he can bring up with him to the main side. Gavas puts a ball into the box, headed clear from danger by North Toronto. Papadopoulos with a square ball across the pitch. This is Caprietta. Caprietta taken to ground. He'll win the free kick here for North Toronto. As it was yesterday, we've got 35-minute halves, straight to penalties if the match ends in a draw. Or if it's a draw at the end of 70 minutes. Three-man wall set up here for our FTF Canada All-Star. Shot in towards goal, and what a beauty! A rocket in off the side of the post, and it's 1-0 for North Toronto here in the 5th minute of play. didn't quite catch the number on the goal scorer there. Goal scored by Andrew James in the 5th minute of play there. He came in and had a pretty decent match in the second half of his last game yesterday. Looked very impressive as he started to cook in the final few minutes there, and he's continued the trend here, scoring an absolute scorcher to open the scoring here. Mohamed Toba working hard on that far side, one of those players from the HFX Wanderers U23 reserve side. Short corner taken quickly here by the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. Ball put square into the box and cleared from danger. Quickly, North Toronto are on the counter-attack. Ball played out wide to Caprietta. Caprietta cutting in onto his left foot. Still with it now, moving in towards the top of the box. Lays it off and it goes out wide. Cross put in and it's put just wide of the goal off of the boot of Thomas Murzaku. It'll be a goal kick here for the FTF All-Stars as we get back underway quickly. Toba working his way up the left side here. Lovely bit of footwork to maintain control. Ball goes all the way back to the keeper. Caprietta on it now. He's going to slow things down, leaving it for the captain, number 25. That's Xavier Belland. Maddie Jalab with the good turnoff there, giving it to Umamas rather that. In white is Malik Daouda, a CF Montreal Academy product. Jalab playing it out wide for Leo Creel. Umamas with it. Umamas with it now in the box, tight space where he's most effective. Nancha playing the ball over for Daouda. Creel gives it back to Daouda. Daouda getting it out wide. Gavas. Lovely ball to switch play here for Yorios Gavas. that would have been Tolba a few seconds ago who got it over on the right side, not Gavas. This is Nancha working it outside for Gavas. Ball in for Umamas, but coming out of his goal to collect that ball is number sorry, you'll have to forgive me. Don't have a number for the keeper here just as of yet. Nancha on it now. Krill gives it right back to him again. Got confirmation that it is in fact Francesco Romano in goal for North Toronto. Dauda turns. Krill gives it right back to him. Quick little 1-2 between those two. They're starting to figure out a bit of chemistry here. Fabulous sliding challenge there from Caprietta. Krill's going to switch play. Lichty gets it to Reviel. Reviel switches play, brought down by Caprietta. Caprietta is going to cut back out to his right side before turning back inside. He's found the captain, Belland. Belland's going to pop a ball up into the air and just a little bit too far in front of his intended target. That's Thomas Murzaku wearing the number 55 jersey. Yorios Gavas on it now once again. North Toronto just a little bit of confusion there as they try and get the attack moving up the pitch. Krill plays the ball out wide for Gavas. Nancha. Perfect weight on that ball as they were trying to spring another attack down that right side. It'll be Umamas over the ball rather that. Left-footed in swinger. I'd be watching the back post personally as they've got big tall number 18 there in the middle of the box. That's Ulrich Belanger. Francesco Romano climbed the ladder to go pick that one up off the top shelf. Belanger playing it back. Gavas out wide. This is Chedinay. Lovely little sliding tackle there from Caprietta to block that cross. Chedinay's going to leave it for Gavas. Gavas, a left-footed ball into the box. Knocked on by Belanger, and Belanger ties things up here. 1-1. And it's been all FTF, Rest of Canada All-Stars here in the last several minutes. Andrew James opened the scoring in the 5th minute of play, and it's been one-way traffic the last several minutes. Belland into the middle for Papadopoulos. Nancha's found Umamas. Dauda. Gavas cutting through the North Toronto midfield. Gets a ball into the middle and finally cleared from harm's way. Umamas on it now. The goal scorer Belanger playing a square ball to Nancha. Jalab to Creel, back to Jalab. Gavas gets it into Chedinay, and you can see the chemistry starting to build here for this FTF Rest of Canada All-Star squad now that they're having played a couple days together now. Starting to figure things out, expecting guys to be in certain places. Nancha able to get it to Gavas. Gavas is going to cut back, but he's got Marzaku all over him. Caprietta is going to go back to his keeper, and it's booted up the pitch there by Romano. Creel brings it down, and it's going to slow things right back down to a crawl here for the fellas in white as they reorganize and give themselves an opportunity to pick some passes. Dauda on it now. Pass just slightly off targeted as Marzaku is providing the pressure. Belland's going to go back to Romano. Belland's pass picked off by Chedinay. Chedinay with the ball into the middle. Jalab working his way into the box. Lays it off for Dauda. Dauda at the top of the box is having a look at goal, decides to pass it out otherwise. This is Tolba. Tolba tries to get around Lichty, and Romano is able to extinguish that attack, being laid forth by the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. Romano with it again. You can see the press being applied here by the FTF All-Stars, and Dauda gets a foot in, and questions to be asked here on that call. Dauda looked like he got the ball pretty cleanly. Telling the referee, no way, he got that clean, and I think there's a lot of people in agreement here that that looked like a solid tackle. Pop it up, or Marzaku brings it down, giving it to Reviel. Creel gets it back from Dauda. Belanger with a bit of space now. Cuts inside. Creel on it. This is the CF Montreal product. Dauda getting it out wide for Gavas. Gavas' pass is picked off and put out of bounds immediately. Nancha on it. Big, strong lad Nancha is. Solid left back. Nancha plays for CS Saint Laurent in the province of Quebec. Referee deciding to get involved in the action here, and that'll draw a whistle. This is Belanger being closed down by Papadopoulos. Leo Creel. Chardonnay gives it back to Creel. Chardonnay on it once again. Chardonnay gives it back to Nancha. Nancha with a quick 1-2 from Jelab. Moves his way into a dangerous spot. What a booming shot off of the right boot of Dauda. Substitutions coming in. Wholesale changes here for the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. Try and keep you updated as to who's coming in here. We got 19, that's going to be Jimma Majok. 15, number 15, Michael Perez. And I'll try and keep you updated on the rest of them here as I was getting the intel here from the big boss, Marcus Hansen, as he's just sat here to my right. This is Perez. Gets the ball out wide. Gavas' ball wasted over on that far side. Rabiel playing the ball out to Lichty on the other side of the pitch. Perfectly weighted pass to his man, number 26, Andrew James, who opened the scoring here in the 5th minute of play. Oh, that looked like a solid tackle there by number 8 in white, Joseph Bouchard, but it's going to be a penalty kick here for North Toronto. 26th minute of play. An opportunity here for the fellas in red to put themselves back into the lead. Looks like it's George Papadopoulos who's going to take this one. No, he's passing it off to Andrew James per the instructions of head coach Marko Milanovic. James steps up, smashes it low and right down the middle, and he's got his second of the match. And it's 2-1 here for North Toronto over the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. Andrew James will be graduating this year, hasn't committed to any school as of yet. 2006 born player. Perez gets it out wide for Gavas. This is Nancha. Perez playing it out wide for Majok. Majok's going to get it right back again here from Joseph Bouchard. Nancha's moved his way into the center of the pitch here. Jelab's moved back to fill the space he's left behind. Perez closed down quickly there by Mirzaku. Lovely ball worked out to Caprietta. Caprietta taken down by Gavas, and Gavas can't believe he got called on that. Looked like the right decision on the behalf of the referee, in my opinion. I've been wrong once before, though, so take that for what it's worth. This is Belen. Belen's going to cut back and play that one to number 35 in red. .35 is Noah Pickering. Reviel with a good bit of defense there, standing his man up. Belen's going to go all the way back to Romano. Romano with plenty of time waiting for some boys in white to come apply the press. And here they are. Bit of trouble now for North Toronto as they're in a bit of a spot. Finally cleared there by number 7 in red, who I'm going to guess is actually Alex Lieber. He was wearing the number 7 kit yesterday. It's listed as number 8 on your team sheets here today. And a beautiful ball up over the middle, and chance knocking here. And Reviel is going to make it 3-1 for North Toronto. Lovely little finish there from the young fellow who's graduating in 2025. Carmine Luca Reviel. Not committed to anywhere as of yet. 2007 born player, standing 5'10". And he's an effective midfielder either in the defensive or attacking situations. Chardonnay on it now. Back to Gavas. Perez. I think the difficult thing here for the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars team is the tactical plan that they have kind of goes by the wayside because there's so little familiarity. You don't know who you can really count on to really fire up the squad when they start to go down. We saw things kind of unravel for them in the last 10-15 minutes of their final match yesterday against the TFC Academy. This is Gavas to Perez. I was saying that their keeper kept them in the match up until that last 10-15 minutes. Aiden Cancel Marie, he's back in there today and he's not getting a ton of help. Ball brought down with a deft little touch there from Papadopoulos. Perez on it now. Slips it through for Joseph Bouchard. Bouchard gets it back on the far side, puts the ball into the middle of the box, and Bellin gets ahead to it, and an absolutely perfectly placed goal there by Gelab. And it's 3-2 now for North Toronto. Maybe they found that fighting spirit here. Good little bit of connection there between the fellas in white. 33rd minute of play. We'll be heading into halftime here in just over a minute. Mirzaku getting it back to Revial. Caprietta's taken down by Gavas. Mirzaku with it once again. He's brought down by Nanchin. No call on the play. Referee waving that one on. Advantage for the guys in white. Perez with a bit of space here in the middle. Reviel is closest to him. Or, no, that wasn't Reviel. That looked to have been Andrew James. Gavas goes up for the header. Papadopoulos is going to give chase, but Nancha is going to get to it first. Gelab. Krill back to Gelab. Back to Krill. He's found Perez. Perez is dispossessed. It was Alex Lieber who won the ball back for North Toronto, and Caprietta's got a full head of steam here as he's charging up the right side, but unable to get past Gavas. Georgios Gavas with it still. Perfectly placed square ball there for Joseph Bouchard. Bouchard's on it still. His hard work's what provoked that last goal here for the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. Creel out wide for Gavas. Goffis' pass is picked off by Marzaku. Belland with it now. Risky pass there. Goffis gets on the end of it. Creel's found Jelab. Jelab to Goffis, and Goffis puts a shot directly in on Romano, and he has no trouble whatsoever handling that shot. That's our first half, friends. Score going into the break is 3-2 for North Toronto. My name's Pierce Lang. We'll be right back in a few minutes with your second half of action here in this matchup between North Toronto and the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. This is the FTF and Toronto FC All-Star Showcase for 2024. We'll be right back in a few minutes. All right, friends, we are about to get back underway with your second half of action here at the FTF and Toronto FC All-Star Showcase for 2024. It's currently 3-2 for North Toronto. Andrew James with 2 goals to kick things off for North Toronto. Working on a hat trick so far. The other goal scored by Raviel for North Toronto, and then it was Ulrich Belanger and Matty Jalab getting goals for the FTF Rest of Canada All-Stars. We've had some substitutions here from both sides. We'll try and keep you updated on those as we continue this match. Been back and forth action all day so far for both these sides. Aiden Cancel-Marie with the ball now in goal for the FTF All-Stars. This is Daouda. Umas giving chase, but North Toronto able to get control of the ball, but Romano puts it out for a corner kick. I'll be disappointed with that. Gavas's cross is blocked by Belland. Is that? No, that's not Belland. My mistake. That's actually someone else. I'll have that. Oh, Noah Pickering by the looks of it. Romano to get us back underway. He's found Noah Pickering in the tight little pass there, and North Toronto going to try and work their way out of the back, find some cracks in this FTF Canada press. Leo Creel on the ball now. Ulrich Belanger, who scored the opening goal for FTF Canada. Here's one of our new introductions into the match. Number 17 is Joseph Indicala. Chance coming here for Leo Creel, and he buries the opportunity. No mistake there, putting it to the left of a sprawling Romano, and it's 3-3. Perfectly placed ball there from Creel. Not much Romano could do after being hung out to dry by the back line. Caprietta, it's number 32 in red. Nico Barrios, and then goal scored there by number 37 in red. That's Papadopoulos getting himself on the board. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, I was looking down at my team sheets here and can't tell you what happened, if I'm totally honest with you. But North Toronto go back into the lead 4-3 through George Papadopoulos. Ulrich Belanger to Nansha. Creel with a careless pass there, and Nansha recovers for FTF Canada, but this is Papadopoulos putting it into the corner. Caprietta puts it into the middle, and it's finally dealt with by the FTF Canada All-Stars. Gavas puts it out onto the right for Umamas. or Umamas. I'll get it right one of these days. Umamas. This is Caprietta. Caprietta with a full head of steam charging up that right side. Very dangerous, shifty player. Still on the ball. Nancha comes away with it for FTF Canada.
Pass it off now. Take your space, take your space. Drive.
Belanger slowing things down. Umamas now on the ball. Malik Dauda on the ball. Dauda switching play with a perfectly placed ball to Chedonnet. Chedonnet with a shot on goal and fantastic save there by Romano, as there was some heat on that one. Philippe Arbatinas made his way into the match here for North Toronto. Number 4, the central pivot, had a fantastic day yesterday. Nancha goes up to meet the header, and it'll be Gavas who's able to finally get the ball under control.
Forward. Hey, midfield, attack. You good? You want on? Next one. Could I get a change, ref? Could I get a change? Yeah.
Sub coming here is Leo Krill's gonna make his way out of the game for Perez. Looks like Papadopoulos came out for North Toronto for Lichty. Nice little roulette there by Gelab, and he's got plenty of space in front of him, and he's going to get it out for Chedonnet on the left side. Everyone's streaming forward in white. Lichty's going to let that one go out. Will be a throw in here for North Toronto. Ulrich Belanger going back to Nancha. Adril Nancha on the ball now. Chedonnet back to Nancha. Nancha's pass picked off. Sorry, it's actually Alex Lieber wearing number 22. I had said in the first half that number 7 was Alex Lieber. That's my mistake. Turnover here in a very dangerous spot. Shot in towards goal.
Come on, keep focus.
Number 7's actually Niko Tokic for North Toronto, for anybody listening at home. Belanger stepping up. Diagonal ball for Caprietta. It was Ricardo Gonzalez looking for Tochi. Tochi able to clear only as far as Nancha. Belanger. Perez and Malik Dauda. Dauda's ball into the corner and looking for Gavas. Gavas gets onto it. He's going to go back to Chedonnet, and that ball's going to go out of bounds for a North Toronto throw-in. Gonzalez pumps the ball up the pitch. Thank you. So another correction here. Number 17 in white is Sebastian Pikeweis. Shot in towards goal, and that'll be an easy save for Cancel Marie. There's Nico Barros lining that one up from range. Nancha loses his footing, but he's going to get the call there. Philip Arbutina was right there in case the whistle wasn't blown. Malik Dauda on it now. Gets it out wide. Gets it right back again. Jalab turns. He's got Arbutina on him. Umamas with it in the middle. He's going to go back to Perez. Perez slips one through to Jalab. Jalab gets it out wide for number 6 in white. That's Mohamed Tolba. Another one of those HFX Wanderers players. Umamas trying to find a bit of space at the top of the box, and Lieber unable to make anything happen there. This is Perez. Perez sprays the ball out wide for Gavas. Tochi sends a ball all the way up the pitch, and this is number 26, Andrew James, who's on a hat trick right now. Lichty gets it out wide. Offside is number 15, Jamie Bennion Abraham. Was a little excited about getting in on goal there and found himself out of position. So we've got 19, 8, and 5 coming in for the Canada All-Stars. So that's Bouchard, Iverson, Anango, Tungu, and Looks like Jim and Magic. Malik Dauda. Perez, the ball out wide. Bouchard dispossessed, but Umamas comes up with it. Bouchard's going to get whistled down for the foul there as he was all over Abram. Bouchard gets the ball back, finds Jalab. Malik Daoud out wide. Yorios Gavas. Gavas' ball was deflected, and it's Caprietta who's going to be whistled down for the foul on the play. 52nd minute of play. Score is 4-3 here for North Toronto. Gavas puts the ball into the box. Dauda got ahead to it. Belanger. Jalab finally able to bring it down. Chardonnay getting it out wide to Yorios Gavas. Looked like it was Ricardo Gonzalez who eventually was able to put the ball out there. It was either Gonzalez or Pickering. Can't quite tell if it was 35 or 36. Two players of similar stature and hair color, so you'll have to forgive me. Lichty getting to that ball before Umamas can get anything done. Belanger working hard to make sure that there isn't a fast break there by Alex Lieber. Lichty trying to turn. Bouchard's all over him. Bouchard gets a foot to that ball and puts it out. This is Lieber with it. His pass picked off without any trouble there by Gavas. He was looking for number 5 in white. It's Iverson, Manongo, Congu, rather that.